So they say that every man lives twice. He lives two lives. And the second life begins when he realizes that he only lives once. So right now, you possibly have a dream to find financial freedom and live life on your terms through affiliate marketing and through online business. And the sad fact is that 95% of new affiliate marketers fail. They fail. And many will say, well, that means, they throw up their hands and they're saying, like, oh, well, affiliate marketing is a scam. Affiliate marketing doesn't work. But in reality, if it didn't work, nobody would get results from it. The thing is that the process, the monetization strategy of affiliate marketing, it works. The only difference, like you can take two separate people, give them the same exact path, the same framework to follow. And why is it that one becomes wildly successful and the other fails miserably? And it has to do with their actual mindset. In this video, I am going to give you 3 hard earned principles and insights that I've gained in building multiple 6-figure businesses online in different industries, not only affiliate marketing. And I'm doing this in hopes that you'll be able to take these principles and be a part of the 5% who makes it. And that's going to come from having the proper success mindset for affiliate marketing, because that's what makes the difference. It's what's actually going on here in these 6 inches between your ears. One of the first things you have to realize and you have to come to terms with on your journey through affiliate marketing, because you may be stressed right now, you may be struggling. I don't know what your position right now while you're watching this video. This could be your last attempt, is why you ran across this video, is like you're about to throw in the towel, or you're starting to give up hope, or you're starting to feel like maybe this dream isn't within reach for me. And I want you to know that the first principle I want you to realize is that your mind will lie to you. Your mind will tell you things that are not true. And the reason for that is that you have a paradigm. They say that the neurons, the cells in your brain, the ones that fire together, they wire together. So if you've been thinking and experiencing life in a certain way because of your environment, the way your parents were brought up, maybe you came up in a household that wasn't very financially privileged. Maybe you don't come from a background where you are taught to go after your goals and dreams, be an entrepreneur and take risks and have high gains. Your upbringing may be more conservative, where people tell you to play the safe route, go to school, get a degree, don't chase these wild dreams, don't go chasing waterfalls. And the more and more of that conditioning that you have, the more and more your mind is going to present that to you as things are happening. So when you're walking through the process of creating your business and doing the hard work that it takes, because all the people that you see that are these overnight success stories, they're usually several years in the making, meaning they've been gaining skills, they've been putting in the work, they've been putting in the time for so long. Like the roots have been growing beneath the surface of the ground. And then you finally, almost seemingly overnight, see them sprout into success and bear fruit. And then you, having just planted your seed last week, last month, 6 months ago, you're wondering, why am I not there yet? And your mind starts filling in the gaps, because you ask bad questions, you're going to get bad answers. If you ask yourself, why are you not good enough? Why is this not working for me? Your mind is going to say, it's because of this, it's because of that. And it's going to fill in these feelings of inferiority, because your brain wants to protect you. It is not evolved to make you successful. It is evolved to keep you alive. And anything that feels like a threat, failure, rejection from family or friends or from potential customers, that imagined threat, the brain doesn't know the difference. It feels just as real as if it were an actual like lion on the savannah staring you down, about to eat you. So realize that in this journey, your mind is going to tell you and try to focus on the negatives. So let's say you start a YouTube channel and you start uploading videos and you're doing it consistently. Your mind will look at the videos possibly, because I'm telling you this because mine has done it. On this channel right now, I just started this brand new in this niche, going back into affiliate marketing. And as I'm uploading videos, even though I've walked this journey in my mind, I've walked this path, I understand it on the way to success. Like, this is the tricks the mind play. But as I even upload videos there, I notice that my mind wants to focus on the lack. So it's like, wow, you only got this many views on this video. You know, you only got 50 views on this video. You only got 8 views on that video. You only gained 2 subscribers. You only have this thing. And it tries to show you like all the reasons why you need to play it safe, because it's trying to protect you. Just as easily, Tony Robbins says the best of life and the worst of life is always equally available to us. Which one you experience is determined by what you choose to focus on. So realizing that you have that choice. And that's going to bring you to my second point, which is that most of the things that we do and the decisions that we make, it feels as if it's free will. It feels as if we're independently, steering the ship. But there's been a study done, and neuroscientists have proven that 95% of our mental activity, our conscious or our actual mental activity, is unconscious. 95% is unconscious. That means that the 5% of our activities, our thoughts and the things that we do and the decisions that we make, that is all we experience. Like, it's just that 5%. So most of what we're doing are patterns. And that makes a huge difference when it comes time to being successful. So imagine if you were going to chop down a tree and you went out to the tree and you chopped it 1,000 times in 1,000 different places. You probably wouldn't knock down the tree, right? But that same effort, if you went in and you chopped the tree every day in the same exact spot 1,000 times, guess what's going to happen? That tree is coming down. That tree is completely coming down. Now imagine if your habits are set up in such a way, your unconscious mental activities are set up in such a way that the goal or the tree, the tree that you're trying to chop down, the goal that you're trying to accomplish, your mind and your activities set up in such a way, your paradigm has you self-sabotaging, has you procrastinating, has you hitting the tree in a million different spaces. That could possibly be what's going on with you right now. But imagine if you were to develop subconsciously the character, the traits, the principles, and the habits that allowed you to strategically do what's going to get you closer and closer, step by step, to your goal without you having to try to monitor it. Because when willpower is all used up, we go back to our conditioning. So if you ever went on a diet, you'll see that, like, as you go out throughout the day, that your willpower is actually finite. So every decision that you make, every time you resist some type of temptation, it subtracts from that bank account of willpower. And you only get so much in a day. And as the day goes by, it gets lower and lower and lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. And when it's all gone, guess what happens at the end of the day of your diet? And it's like midnight, and you get up and you walk to the fridge. You remember there's some brownies in there, some cookies in there, and you're like, And that's when people usually succumb to their diet and cheat on their diet. It's like late at night, at the end of the day, after they've spent all day eating healthy, at work, dealing with the boss, the kids, like not like crashing into somebody and flipping them off on the interstate on the way to work in a traffic jam. And then by the time they get to the time to make their decision, they have no willpower left and they go right back to what is familiar, what is already programmed inside of them. So you can't try to think that you're going to willpower it in. You have to go and work on the actual identity level, how you see you. Because many times we get the wrong impression of how our journey to success should go. So the third principle is realizing also that the journey to success is not a straight line. Like our minds are conditioned to think linearly. So think about it as like money. If you have the employee mindset, you're used to making a certain amount of money per hour. Meaning like if I work 1 hour, I get $10 or I get $20 or I get $30. I work 2 hours, I multiply that by 2. So if you were to put that on a graph, up here you would have your time, over here you would have your money. And then if I work this much time, then I'd get this much money. I work that 1 unit of time, I get 1 unit of money, and you connect those dots and it would make a straight line at an angle. Our minds try to think like that, but growth in the real world and in business, affiliate marketing being no different than any other business, the growth is actually exponential, but our minds does not grasp exponential. So if I were to tell you right now, if you took and you doubled a penny, if I were to give you a penny, if it was just like, hey, here's this penny, and I'm going to double it every day, or I can give you $1,000 right now or $10,000 right now, and I'm going to double this every day for the next 30 days. Which one would you choose? If you're not familiar with exponential growth, you'd probably choose the $10,000 up front. But if you started doing the math, on the first day, it starts out small, like you're doing the work, but you're not seeing much results because the next day, instead of just 1 penny, now you have 2 pennies. Big whoop. But then on the day after that, the third day, now you have 4 pennies, and then 8, and then 16 to 32 to 64. And before you realize it, you would have surpassed over those 30 days, that $10,000 by like a factor of like 100 or more. And that's because of this exponential growth. So the things that you are working on, imagine them like you're planting seeds that are going to grow beneath the ground. And in the beginning, you're not going to see the fruit above the ground. It just won't be visible. There's going to be a lot of things that's changing as you get outside of your comfort zone. Some of that is going to be your actual character. Some of that is going to be your paradigm, how you see you, and you get mentally tough. You learn certain skills such as marketing and sales so that you can start building your affiliate marketing business. And then lo and behold, that day comes. But when that day comes, it doesn't just happen linearly. It's exponential. And then you will be that person that the other people who are just now starting affiliate marketing are going to look at and be like, wow, look at that overnight success. You came out of nowhere. So hopefully you got value from this, to realize, number one, again, that was your mind is going to lie to you. It's going to tell you that you're not progressing, that you need to give up, that this is not working for you. You should just go get a real job. You should give up on that, go back to school, whatever. But it's a lie. Number two, realizing that your willpower and your conscious thought makes up just 5% of your daily activities. And most of the rest of it is actually your habits and your conditioning. So if you want to get beneath the surface and actually make true change, long-lasting change that's going to ensure your success, You have to do the inner work. You have to challenge the way you think constantly, day after day, and push yourself and keep yourself and get comfortable being outside of your comfort zone. And then number three was realizing that the journey to success is not a straight line. Your mind will try to fool you into thinking it's going to be slow forever, one for one trade, but it's exponential. It starts off feeling kind of flat. Imagine like a graph that's going almost parallel and then it shoots up to infinity really, really fast. That is going to be your journey to success. If you put the right principles into place and you allow time, which is the magic ingredient to exponential growth, to do its thing. If you got value from this, I want you to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified anytime I upload new content that's going to help you along your affiliate marketing journey.